Honored guests, members of the Board of Governors and the Academic Board, ladies and gentlemen, graduands, may I welcome you all very warmly to this graduation ceremony of De Montfort University, at which we shall receive the graduands and diplomates from the Faculty of Business and Law who have completed their studies in 2017 and confer on them their various degrees and diplomas. For those of you who are graduating here today, we hope that you will value the time you've spent at De Montfort University and that you will continue to keep in touch with us through our Alumni Association, which brings together our graduates from around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, I invite you today to celebrate with all of us the achievements of those who are here to receive awards and honors and to offer them our warmest congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Vice-Chancellor of De Montfort University, Professor Dominic Shallard.
Well, good morning, everybody. I'm absolutely delighted to welcome you to De Montfort University. I'm about to make a formal speech to the graduands, but my most important role at this point is to warm up the audience as an MC, because these graduation ceremonies work best when you're not sitting here reverentially like in a library, but when you're about to sort of scream and cheer. And this ceremony is very student-focused. The most important part of it is where the graduands come up and receive their certificates. They walk up this ramp to this point. It's their individual moment where you're obviously as proud as we are of their achievements, and we'd like you to make a lot of noise. So a quick sort of dress rehearsal. Imagine I'm the person you're here to support. I'm walking up the ramp, and as soon as I get to the middle, please scream and shout. I notice some of the football club are here today, so perhaps they might help as well. So up I come. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go for it. I think it's going to be a good ceremony, Pro-Chancellor. So Pro-Chancellor, members of the Board of Governors, members of the Academic Board, honoured guests and graduands, I'm extraordinarily proud to be here today to celebrate your enormous achievement when you graduate from De Montfort University. I can just about remember my own graduation ceremony in 1927. Lots of Latin, white tails, lots of bowing. And today is obviously a day of ceremony and procession, but it's also one of celebration and being proud of your achievements. And you graduates should allow yourself a moment to reflect on just how far you've come during your time at DMU. I know you'll obviously be thinking about what's next as well. Some of you will know that you're about to start a new job next week, or you might be looking forward to further study, taking a break, or travelling overseas. It's obviously a world that's ever-changing, and many things have happened during your time at DMU. As many of you began your studies, we had a referendum on whether Scotland should become an independent country. We've seen not one, but 2 general elections, with the result shaking the political establishment and providing very little strength or stability. There was last summer's EU referendum, which has triggered a near unprecedented level of political engagement in the United Kingdom. Donald Trump sits in the White House as leader of the free world. And just when you thought things couldn't get any crazier, Leicester City won the Premier League. Let me repeat that again. When you guys were at DMU, Leicester City won the Premier League. Extreme or unusual political developments can often encourage us to stop and look at the world in which we live, to look closely at the people around us and the way in which we engage with one another. Now, obviously, many developments over the past 3 years have been for the worse. President Trump's travel ban, for example. Growing suspicions of the other and of people from different countries, ethnicities, or religions. And sentiments of anti-intellectualism, encapsulated by the assertion of a cabinet minister that this country has had enough of experts. But as university graduates, our graduands have a duty to speak out against intolerance and the vilification of experts, Universities are a public good, institutions of intellect, knowledge creation and knowledge exchange, and you, our graduates, are our representatives. Many of you will know the story of the murdered teenager Stephen Lawrence, attacked in London in 1993 and killed. Doreen Lawrence, Stephen's mother, is now the Chancellor of our university. Faced with extreme adversity, she said, "I could have shut myself away, but that's just not me." Instead, Doreen has campaigned tirelessly for justice, which has led to changes being made to the Race Relations Act and the Criminal Justice Act. And she's helped Britain become a much, much better society. Doreen also launched the Stephen Lawrence Charitable Trust in 1998 to promote equal opportunities for young people. As our graduates enter the world outside of DMU, they become representatives of a global outlook, of community, of citizenship, and of diversity. When some of us would look inwards and be insular, I implore them to encourage others to be outward-looking, to become citizens of the world, and to embrace compassion and tolerance. And I know that many of them have already begun to do this during their time at DMU. And I want to share with our graduates an observation from Mahatma Gandhi, someone with whom I've become very familiar because of our university's work in India. He said, and I've said this to you many times, you must be the change that you want to see in the world. We can take inspiration from this quote. As graduates of DMU, you have made a conscious choice to commit yourself to learning, to grow as individuals, and to succeed through adversity. You're now part of a generation whose voice has been reawakened. We saw this at last month's general election, when record numbers of students voted. You volunteered through the DMU Square Mile, and you've engaged with the world through DMU Global. You are our optimism and our change. We can be hopeful because you are making your voice heard, and you are now taking action against the things that you believe are wrong, and in support of the things that you believe are right. Now, I don't know what the next 3 years, let alone the next 12 months, would bring. But as graduates of DMU, I know that you can face this world of uncertainty with confidence. Confidence in your university, first of all. DMU was only one of 33 universities to be ranked gold rated in this year's Teaching Excellence Framework, or TEF. The TEF was created by the government to provide for the first time an assessment of universities focused solely on the metrics that matter most to prospective students, parents and employers, namely teaching quality, student satisfaction and graduate employment outcomes. Our gold rating means that DMU was judged as outstanding for the quality of its teaching and the impact that this has had on you, our students' lives. The TEF ranked DMU first in the country for equipping its students for highly skilled employment or further study. We're ranked overall in the TEF league table as the 5th best university in the country, and we were the 2nd best university for disabled and also for BAME students. You can also take great confidence from a global outlook and having been part of our international community of students and soon to be alumni. I know that many of you will have taken part in a DMU Global visit during your time at DMU. Many of you joined us in New York when we took 1,087 staff and students to the US as citizens of the world. And many of you also came with us to Berlin last month. So I couldn't be prouder of DMU Global, and I can say without fear of hyperbole that there is no university in the world that is investing in the way that we are in ensuring that so many of our students gain an experience of international travel related to their degree program. And I'm so proud of the work of all my colleagues sitting around the podium here this morning who work so diligently and energetically to enable our students to have these opportunities. In April this year, on 29 different days, we had 29 different groups of students going overseas. We've taken over 7,000 students internationally since DMU Global started 2 years ago. We actually subsidised the trips. When the students went to New York, we gave them £600 each to be able to travel. And now our aspiration is not to ensure that 50% of our students go overseas, but 100%. 20% of students who now come to DMU's site, the main reason for coming is because of DMU Global. And I'm now going to make an announcement which is going to benefit you, particularly graduates. So from this January, we're going to open up DMU Global to alumni. We will reserve, through our mass trips, a proportion of those places, so you'll be able to come back to DMU with the friends that you're sitting with now, either to go to New York, which is the 2nd of January 2018, Hong Kong, we're going with the British government as part of the Great Campaign on the 19th of March 2018, or back to Berlin next June. Because we want to make this statement a literal one. When universities say, we want you to engage with us for life, they normally think about sending out a begging letter and you return a cheque. I'm not averse to receiving a cheque, I should say. However, we want our relationship to be much more productive and much more symbiotic than that. You are our finest champions, and what you say about your university going forward is integral to the success in the future of your institution. So please do think seriously about this, particularly if you haven't yet experienced DMU Global. You've got every opportunity to do so again going forward. I'd like to end just by saying one final thing about the importance of confidence. You can obviously take confidence from yourselves and from your own successes and experiences at DMU, whether they're academic, volunteering or sport, or through enterprise or individual endeavour. And for many of you, the choice of what is next will be the first of many choices that you need to make in your life. Where you find success, there may also be disappointment and challenge. But don't let that beat you down. You are allowed to fail, and to fail, and to fail again until you succeed. Because making a choice is not always about making the right choice. It's about making a decision and committing to it without that paralysing fear of rejection. Robert Frost captured this notion in his poem, The Road Not Taken. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both and be one traveller. Long I stood and looked down one as far as I could to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other, as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear. Though as for that the passing there had worn them really about the same, and both that morning equally lay in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day. Yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh somewhere ages and ages hence. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less travelled by, and that has made all the difference. I spoke earlier about Gandhi's assertion that you must be the change that you want to see in the world, and that's obviously true. But the degree you receive today doesn't just give you permission to change things, it commits you to it. As graduates, you won't just be making your way in the world, but you'll be making our world, and for the better. Amid an increasingly empty clamour for attention, thoughtful, authentic and honest voices must be heard. So make your voice heard, but listen too to the voice of others. Graduation is change. You have taken your hard work and the fun times, your commitment and the sacrifice, your setbacks and your bounce backs, your planning and moments of inspiration, great teaching and your own talent, and you've turned them all into this success that we celebrate today as you receive your degree from Montfort University. This really is your time to shine. So please, take the lead, be the voice, be the change. Thank you very much indeed, and congratulations.
The influential figure we honour now is a woman dedicated to justice, especially where it affects children, who says her own sense of justice began in childhood. District Judge Sunita Mason, CBE, has an impressive legal career distinguished by its cool consideration, careful compassion, and the courage to challenge convention. At one time she was the country's youngest female Asian judge. The abiding theme of her work is how the law can help people whose lives it touches. Early personal experience shaped her professional path. Sunita, raised in East Midlands by Tanzanian parents of Hindu and Muslim faiths, remembers a very different culture here just a few decades ago. Explaining to one teacher that henna on her hands for a wedding was not orange felt pen she failed to wash off, being advised by another that she couldn't be in a production of The Sound of Music because there were no black people in Austria in the 1930s. With characteristic good humour, but real feeling, Sunita vows that's where my sense of justice and injustice started. More positive educational experiences opened possibilities. A flirtation with accountancy led to a full-blown passion for law, and after graduating from DMU with an LLB, Sunita progressed rapidly. She worked as a solicitor, as legal director of children's charity, the National Youth Advocacy Service, as district judge and advisor to the Home Office, leading a review into the criminal records regime. That work helped make new law the most exciting thing you could do. It was also why she was recognised by the Queen, becoming a CBE. Today, Sunita is a key part of the independent inquiry into child sexual abuse, investigating whether institutions have taken seriously their responsibility to protect children. It is work at the heart of our society, vast in scope, but defined in importance by its human scale. Reflecting on her career so far, Sunita has said, "Some things we do make a tiny difference to us, but a huge difference to a child's life." Sunita's real impact and influence shows us that, with the right attitude and outlook, we can turn even the doubts and negatives of others into a motivating force. That what we know, love and belief, can be used to make a difference. On receiving her CBE, Sunita said it only inspires me again and reminded me that I do my best work when I'm working to make a difference. That is the spirit that informs our work and projects here at DMU, including #DMU Local, Square Mile and Square Mile India. District Judge Sunita Mason, CBE, an alumna of this university. We hope the honour we present today will inspire you further, reflecting as it does the example you set for us. For your personal and professional leadership, energy, compassion and conviction, today we make you an Honorary Doctor of Laws. The Pro-Chancellor, Mrs. Margaret Williams, and Vice-Chancellor, Professor Dr. Shellard, will now confer the award of Honorary Doctor of Laws to District Judge Sunita Mason, CBE.
Sunita Mason, I confer upon you the honorary degree of Doctor of Laws. I congratulate you and welcome you among us.
Thank you so much. I'm just having a not getting strangled by the hood moment. Sorry. I'm not giving it back. It's mine. So, gosh. I feel a bit lost for words. Vice-Chancellor, Pro-Chancellor, distinguished guests, most important graduates, families, my family. Gosh, it's an honour and a privilege to be here today. And as you can tell, I'm a little lost for words. Can I start by saying thank you so much to everybody. I feel really humbled to be here and to be sharing your big day with you. It's huge, it's magnificent. And I was just thinking about some things before I came, and it's been a really auspicious couple of days for all of us because Game of Thrones started yesterday. Who watched it? Who got up at 2 in the morning and watched it? Okay. But obviously, this is the most important thing of the week. And can I just thank you for the really warm welcome I've received from everybody today. And hearing the citation, it's really strange actually because it makes it sound like I've stepped out of the pages of a glossy magazine. And when you hear somebody's career just sort of like put into a couple of paragraphs very quickly, it condenses everything and it takes away, it doesn't say about the pain, the tears, the kind of the stomping around, the breaking down the doors, the frustration, which is all part of how I've got to where I am today. But I never imagined when I graduated that I would have the honour of one day returning and coming to address you. So this is just ginormous. There was that, where's that awful picture of me with the dodgy perm? Can someone put that back on? Because I was going to say thank you. It's just, yeah. So that photo was taken on another really amazing day. Doesn't feel like it was that long ago. I'm not going to tell you. I'll have to twist my arm or buy me a glass of wine. But it was very significant in my life, exactly like it is for you. And I still don't actually feel that far removed from being that girl in the photo. Because I was just, you know, I was starting out, I was hoping that someone would notice me, I was hoping that I'd get that break. And in fact, there's someone here today who, well, nearly, who gave me a break, and I just want to start by thanking them. So Tim Hillier, head of law school, could you please just stand up for a minute? So it wasn't actually Tim, it was his wife, so who can't be with us today. But the lovely Her Honour Judge Nancy Hillier, who's now the designated family judge of Yorkshire. She was once the admissions tutor here at DMU, and I had to go and knock on her door and beg for a place on the law degree. And she gave me a chance. She took a punt on me. And if it wasn't for Nancy, I wouldn't be standing here today. So please say thank you to her. Because I wouldn't have had the career that I had. And she had the faith in me to think that I could do this degree. And I'll never forget that, because that started me on my course and the career that I've had to date, which has been amazing. But enough of me, because it's all about you guys today. And I just wanted to say, it just feels so different from my graduation, because perhaps I was just so excited at the time, I couldn't take it in, I couldn't remember. I can feel the air of excitement here. It's really, it just feels really passionate. And it's like one way of life is ending, another one's just going to start. You know, you're sort of thinking, where am I going? What am I doing? What's ahead of me? And I think that's just fantastic. I love that excitement. I've got one of my guests here today is graduating in a couple of days, Izzy. And I hope you feel the same about it. She's like my adopted goddaughter. And I just know how exciting it's going to be with your life coming ahead of you. You've got this great qualification, and it was wonderful seeing the videos today as well, and seeing how much you've all done. It's a recognised gold standard university, and I hope you feel as proud of your degrees as I did. It's something really meaningful, really substantial, and you can start building your career on this. And it doesn't mean having it all mapped out, because you have to be flexible. Like my husband always used to say, you have to bend like a willow in the wind. And I never used to know what he meant until I actually had to do it. But that's it. You can't say, by this date I want to have achieved X or Y. Just actually be flexible. And the one thing I would say to all of you is walk through all those doors that open, all those doors of opportunity. And that's the one thing I always did. I never said no. And it meant that sometimes I felt I had too much on, but I didn't want to say no in case the doors started closing. So I just kept going through all of them. And then when you get a bit older, you can start choosing. But I'm not that old, I promise you. I hope you feel it's been a rewarding journey for you. And before I sort of sit down, I just want to share a few words that I would have, if I could go back in time and speak to the girl with the hat and the dodgy perm. Where's that dodgy perm picture? Honestly, it was the height of fashion then, I promise you. But number one, can I say, always have faith in yourself and your abilities, because people used to say to me, someone like me can't become a judge. In fact, my father said to me, Asian people never get anywhere in the law. Be a doctor instead. Well, the irony. So anyway, I didn't believe him. I said to Dad, if everybody takes that view, things will never change. We've got to start making a change. And I wanted to believe in myself. And actually, that little awkward bit of me, I just wanted to prove people wrong and go, told you so. So make sure that you do that too, okay? Believe in yourself. And then number two, please kick down doors and barriers. Because I was told many times during my career that I would be unpopular if I kept trying to break down those barriers and challenge the norm and question unfairness. But you know what? We all make the better place. We make the world a better place for it, even if it's really hard at the time. So please never forget that. Keep challenging, because you're worth it, and you make it better for everyone else. Be bold and be brave. And lastly, just enjoy life, because enjoy your family, enjoy children when you have them, have fun with your close friends. I wouldn't be standing here today without the support of my family and my friends, especially my husband and my son. They've loved me and supported me, and they've kept me sane. So don't ever give up life for a career. Just, let life take you there. Have a positive attitude. Be confident, open, and unbeatable. And I hope after this, after you've all graduated, you're going outside and having lots of photographs, and I hope to meet some of you and let me have some photos with you. I've brought my husband and his camera, so, please come and approach me, because I'm just so delighted to be here. And I want you to be able to look back at your photo and hopefully think you were at the height of the fashion then, in whatever many years' time, and then just say, but you believed in yourself and you've achieved what you wanted, because you can do it. Thank you so much. And orange is the new black. I promised I'd say that. Thank you so much.
So wasn't Cozy, the soloist, absolutely magnificent? I hope she's got you ready, full of excitement for the most important part of the ceremony, which is now the conferment of the degrees. So members of the Faculty of Business and Law, by the powers vested in me by the Board of Governors and the Academic Board, I confer on you the awards to which you are entitled. Please commence the presentation of graduates and diplomates to the Pro-Chancellor.
Honourable Pro-Chancellor, I present to you the graduates and diplomates of the Faculty of Business and Law who, by their achievement, have had conferred on them academic awards of the University. Leicester Business School, the Higher National Diploma in Business, Bilal Rashid. The degree of Bachelor in Management in Business Studies, Diljot Kaur Chabra. Avashi Harish Janiani. Priyanka Rajwani. Avinash Vidhani. The degree of Bachelor of Arts in Accounting and Business Management, Christina Adebola Jane Adediran. Adil Ahmed. Mohammed Hasham Ahmed. Muqtadir Ahmed. Rima Ahmed. Samuel Ahmed. Amina Ajala. Aminat Akintoy. Samia Akhtar. Moyo Sori Oluwa Aladegbola. Aisha Ali. Arib Anwar. Antoinette Apenny. Adetutu Asa. Mohammed Zakir Aziz. Deborah Oluwa Damilola Bagbansoro. Sunita Bambra. Simanjit Bamra. Shivani Bavsar. Sarabjit Bogle. Rohith Thomas Biju. Parveer Singh Boal. Erin Castaneda. Anzis Chowdhury. Michael Jordan Robert Cook. Jingyi Deng. Tanvir Diol. Karan Desai. Cameron Dunn. Yajia Fan. Jaya Cheng Fang. Tyler Fern. Mohammed Suleiman Ali Guman. Ben Michael Gregoric. Cashel Dion Hamilton. Rufaro Haroon. Mohammed Jakora. Ashley Kasobia. Rumana Kassam. Shamail Kasuji. Bilal Khan. Jessica Kai Bafor. Joint winner of the Blue Sky Interactive Prize for Best Presentation on the Managerial Development and Control module, Runyu Lu. Parvan Laudia. Johanna Loanathan. Junyang Lu. Agne Mikshinaita. Dylan Minchell Porter. Bhavika Mistry. Zahor Ali Mohammed. Segal Mohamud. Rian Morley. Berthwell Mukwaira. Anthony Obiziolike. Solomon Ogundana. Andrew Osai Mensah. Rishi Panjwani. Rajiv Palmer. Dipesh Patel. Mehul Patel. Asmat Pira. Saad Rahman. Winner of the Faculty of Business and Law Prize for Best BA Joint Honours Accounting and Finance Performance, Sadia Lima Rahman. Safia Ramjan. Charlotte Richards. Daniel Rogers. Natasha Ryan. Junaid Shabir. Yan Sun. Yuking Tang. Nizam Udin. Pooja Valand. Rael Lauren Vasiana. Sneha Vakaria. Yili Wang. Grace Yenge. Leon Zhang. Zhang. In Advertising and Marketing Communications, Ellen Adrienne Atwood. Alexander Baker. Callum John Baker. Michael Bergson. Adam Bly. Winner of the Faculty of Business and Law Prize for Best Marketing Dissertation, William Burdett Darby. Shona Balace. Fergus Carmichael. Claudia May Carr. Alex Carter. Michael Cheeseman. Joseph Curtis. Carmine Filamonico. Georgina Chloe Alice Hargraves. Samia Harris. Ryan Kenton. Gabriela Malinaskau Kaita. Kirsty Ann McGlashan. Joseph Adam Mincer. Taiwo Musa. James Nielsen. Matthew Richard Enty. Ashley Lauren Pass. Kanika Patel. Jakub Pietrик. Winner of the Big Dog Prize for Best BA Honours Advertising and Marketing Communications Student, and winner of the Faculty of Business and Law Prize for Best Brand Portfolio, Carly May Pinker. Catherine Emily Roberts. Manchain Sal. Gavin Sudiol. Tia Seymour. Michael Shofalui. Lucy Walker. Emma West. In business administration, DJ Parok Mangnu Dadatu. In business entrepreneurship and innovation, Hayford Akua. George Delapo Ayanwali. Lillian Essianor. Sandati Karim. Khalil Lia Lai Leong. Winner of the Leicester Mercury Award for Most Outstanding Enterprise Dissertation, Matthew James Lee. Stephen Odobola. Oliver Shepherd. Edward Weston. Dwayne Curtis White. Dion Williams. Tanaka Zimuto. In business management and economics, Mohsin Ahmed. Deep Brambat. Winner of the NatWest Times Business Ethics Prize for Best BA Honours Business Management and Economics Student, Anika Shohan. Mohammed Tamid Chowdhury. Boma Danataria. Amy Doshi. Ibrahim Elias. Matthew Jervis. Perthipal Cayley. Muhammad Faisal Malik. Alexander Morris. Jordan Morris. Priya Shah. Joint winner of the Cengage Learning Prize for Best Performance on a Strategy and Management Dissertation, Samranjit Takar. Jasmine Thakra. Zain Yusuf. In Business Management and Enterprise, Sophie Lee Dunkley. In Business Management and Human Resource Management, Linda Chinoy Akaenyi. Layla Al-Sadiqi. Nazma Asgarali. Oscar Bullimore. Melinda Dinsa. Anna Deitch. Omo Dulapo Hassan. Hannah Juliet Elizabeth Hewish. Winner of the Baxter Prize for Best BA Honours Business Management and Human Resource Management student, Natalie Jackson. Mamadi Ruth Kimbe. Tanya Radzwa Beatrice Mauganidze. Ravina Puri. Divesh Ramadit. Gurpreet Sagu. Shivani Sofat. Emmanuel Tamaratari Ogboma. Charlene Watts. Yi Yang. In Business Studies, winner of the Sage Prize for Best Part-Time Student on BA Honours Business Studies, Emma Louise Brooks. Lindsay Gilliber. Robert Neil Matthews. Holly Myatt. Kanika Raji Pur. Nimra Mujib Qureshi. Rupali Sachan. Richard Sharp. Nikun Shivari. Sabrina Tariq. The degree of Bachelor of Arts in Accounting and Business Management, Kinari Shah. In Business Management and Human Resource Management, Do Hong. This concludes the presentation of the graduates and diplomates from the Faculty of Business and Law.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Vice-Chancellor of Montfort University, Professor Dominic Shallard.
So, honoured guests, members of the Board of Governors and the Academic Board, ladies and gentlemen, and of course, graduates. Graduates! My final duty is to bring this ceremony to an end so that your celebrations can begin. So to all of our graduates, many, many congratulations. Be proud of yourselves. We're so very proud of you. Go and make the future. Thank you very much and good luck.